Good morning everybody, Sid here again. Sid's repurposing in the veggie garden, and this is my little patch of those carrot seeds in under the cardboard, and what's around the cardboard is radishes and beetroot seeds. So you can see the radishes are coming up nicely. Another little one just starting to come through there. The beetroot will probably be coming through probably later this week, I reckon, the way the others have germinated. And under this cardboard I've put carrots. Now, oh look, there's a couple of those just starting to poke through. So I'm going to have to keep a close eye on that because I don't want to leave them too long. I just took the board off over here on the other one, and I've got some quite long stringy ones that come through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this one off, and I'm going to leave the cardboard on for a couple more days. So we're both planted on the same day, so we'll just see what difference it makes if you leave it a little bit longer. My little beetroot plants that I've transplanted, they've recovered quite nicely and they're starting to stand up and look quite healthy. I've planted out kale and garlic, and that bed over there has been planted with garlic cloves. My little controversial fun patch in the garden, so the spring onions are starting to recover from being transplanted. The chives are going quite nicely, thank you very much, and the lettuces are too. The garlic, I keep calling this garlic, I don't know why. Parsley, so Italian. The self-seeded lettuces are really booming along in here, so I'm going to have to start digging them out and transplanting them, and there's more coming up. So they're definitely lettuces. So a bit more curly leaf parsley over here. So yeah, so I've planted garlic in through here. So what I'm probably going to do is once that pokes its head through, I'll pull some of my self-seeded lettuces out and plant in there. So in this little patch here, I've only actually got two beds now that have got nothing in them. So this one here and the other one over here alongside the rhubarb, they've still got a little bit of compost dug through the top. And they'll probably be spring onions, I reckon. I've got a heap of spring onions still to plant out, so that's what'll go in there. The lettuces, garlic around the cauliflower. So the little cauliflower over there, and the big heirloom cauliflower in the middle. And guess what? Remember the cabbage moth that was floating around here the other day? Who was laying lots of little eggs? Well, the other collies have not suffered. But the heirloom, as you can see, it's got lots of leaves on it. And if we go in here, can you see him? There he is. And that's the culprit, cabbage moth. So he's been in there having a very nice munch, thank you very much. I've got some geese and some chooks around here who might be keen to have a bit of a look at this bloke. So he's over there, he'll be goose food now, or chook food. So I haven't had a chance to spray these yet with the dipel, so there's probably more of these grubs floating around on this one, so it's definitely going to need a spray because it's looking very sad. But the other ones are holding up quite nicely, so that's sort of giving me a little bit of a false sense of security. The geese are quite rowdy over there at the moment. So the kale's quite susceptible to the cabbage moth as well, and that seems to be holding on alright at the minute. So yeah, anyway, nice foggy misty morning here at my place. I think we had a little bit of rain overnight, but not really enough. It's just, as you can see on the stood here, it's wet the surface, but where I've stepped it's just dry underneath. So I've just done a little bit of watering through here. So thank you very much for having a look, and I'll catch you next time. Easter Saturday here, so we've got a fish and chip shop, so it's a busy weekend.